Hi everyone, and welcome back. I'm again starting the series. I know you might be waiting for the series, and it took me some time to create a next set of videos. So this is what we have already covered, right? 100 videos in web development bootcamp, where we started with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, what is next? The next is we are going to explore some latest JavaScript features with some basic examples. And then I'm going to start with, okay, what are how to build a modern JavaScript applications. And we are again going to use the Scrimba for that. So Scrimba is nothing but a platform where we can actually create scrims. I will just go with the new scrims. And here you can see this is what we were talking of, typically HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. JavaScript also, we will just take a look on to some advanced stuff. After that, we will start using JavaScript with npm modules. Okay, where can I find it? If I just click onto this, there are no dependencies in this, but I want a project where I can actually add some dependencies. So let me just see. HTML, CSS with JavaScript. Let's see if I just select a TypeScript. Okay, then I need to find another way where I can explain. Okay, so where are we? We just talked about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Next thing is to understand the JavaScript ecosystem using npm. What is node modules, right? Till now we are just writing our own code and using it for building a client-side simple applications. But let's say I wanted to build some weather app and I wanted to use some external npm module, external JavaScript library. So how we can do it? So there is already ecosystem already in place. npm modules, npmjs.com. These are the existing node modules which you can use. Like, okay, I wanted to make an API call, so I can just use Axios. This is the library which can help you to make an external API call. You don't need to write a Ajax code, 10 or 20 lines of code of Ajax to make an API call. We can just import this, but for that you need to have the proper setup of simple JavaScript project where you can have a package JSON. You can install this external library. So this happens with every programming language. Like in Java, I think there is a Maven project, Maven YML, XML you need to create. In Python, to include any external library, you create a requirement.txt. Similarly, in JavaScript Word, you will be creating a package JSON. In that, you will define the dependencies, you do npm install, basic command. So next target is, so here let's talk about what we are doing. So let me just draw a little bit of our agenda that will give you some clarity. I use this Excel draw a lot. So this is where we are. We have done JavaScript. Now what we can talk about is some more advanced features in JavaScript. Let's say ES7, 8, and 9 with some examples. Because with these we can't build a whole app. Now the next target is creating a JavaScript project which includes package JSON, where we can import these external library using npm install Axios, npm install, something like that. So we will create a JavaScript app that contains all these type of things, right? So this is you can call it as a modern app, right? We are not just going to create HTML, CSS. It's fully JavaScript app which is going to use node package manager. So here we can just say npm, this is node package manager. We will just include that, and then here we will play with all the JavaScript features. We will build a small tiny JavaScript applications by including these independent applications, independent libraries and all. And how to get started with that? Very simple. Let's do that. So I have opened my VS Code and this is simple project. I will just open this integrated terminal and I will just run basic commands, because the basic thing is I need to have a Node.js installed for this. Okay. So maybe I will also explain in the next video how to install Node.js, or lot of you already aware about how to install Node.js. You might already be having Node.js and you might be already playing with this package manager, npm and all. So npm is also there. Npm comes with Node.js. So Node.js you can install by using nvm node version manager, or you can just download exe if you are on the Windows from Node.js download and download it. You do have a Node.js on your system. Okay, I have v16 currently. We have v20 available LTS. Okay, what I will do is I already know npm command, node command. We don't need to really learn what is Node.js, what is server-side JavaScript, nothing. We will just try to understand like how we can use a node package manager without getting into Node.js ecosystem. Okay, that's fine. I will just run some basic commands, npm init, to initialize my project, and it will give me okay basic stuff, and you can see it has given me the package JSON. Now I can run some basic commands, npm install --save axios. Oh, why I'm writing caps? Npm install --save axios. So it will install axios as a dependency, and then here I can have a folder source. Inside that I can have a different code like okay index.js, and here things will become interesting, because now if we go into the JavaScript world, we need to understand how to. So I got it. So I installed axios. What it did, you can see node module folder is created, so it has pulled down this library from the remote. Somebody like me, I was a developer and I wanted to build a library where you just enter the zip code and it will give you the weather information. I did it, I developed it. I need to publish it. So once you publish these packages, my friend wants to use it. So what he will do is npm install package name. Once you get it, there will be node modules with all the dependencies, and now you can start using that library or that definition, that methods of that library without even getting the code from your friend. But because what you did is you installed this package, it's same as okay adding a dependency. I mean, these are like really very basic stuff, and it's really hard to explain all these basic stuff, which I think you already know. So node module has everything, and now what you will do is you will just simply say const axios equal to require axios, and you got the whole library instance here. Now you will be just simply doing is axios dot get. All these commands you will execute to make an API call, get, put, post, delete, patch, right? But this is how you will get the modules. So from now onwards, whatever we write, we are going to write with the latest JavaScript. Still, we will not use TypeScript because that will complicate things. We are just starting things. So we'll just explore these couple of different libraries, how to write a JavaScript code. And here we will just learn about this package JSON, this what we can do with the script, how we can create a tiny client-side JavaScript application, which is using package manager, including some libraries which we are installing. So with the help of this, what kind of project you can build? I mean, almost all different kind of. You can create a client-side app simply, which is just using JavaScript. You can also build a server-side app. For that, you need to just learn Node.js syntax a little bit and all, and you will be able to do both the things. First, we are focusing more on the client side, because then if you learn a little bit on JavaScript with the Node package manager, you will soon start using some of the framework like React, Angular and all, And then you will decide, okay, I wanted to learn first React.js. I know Node Package Manager, how to create a standalone JavaScript app with including all these dependencies and external modules. Then you will start including these framework as a library, React, React DOM, Angular, Angular CLI. All these are nothing but the dependencies here. Here you will import React, Angular. This is how the installation will work for all these framework, because there are tons of framework in the client side. Angular, React, Vue.js, Backbone, Ember, and you will just install them right like this and start writing the framework specific code. But before that, we will write a JavaScript specific code and we'll build some tiny JavaScript application. And then you will just choose one client side framework to go with, and then we'll choose server side framework. But before that, Node Package Manager, what is packagation, how we work with the package manager, what is the role of packagation, how to build a simple JavaScript application, all those things we are going to explore.